Hamjambo, habari za muda mrefu, mnaendeleaje? Karibuni katika darasa letu la leo, sawa? Katika darasa hili tutajifunza kuhusu vitenzi vya Kiswahili. Vitenzi kutoka 801 hadi 850, sawa? Na bila kupoteza wakati, twende kazi. Tuanze. Nitaonyesha ukurasa wangu hapa ili muweze kuona vitenzi vya Kiswahili, Swahili verbs, sawa? Subiri kidogo tu. Sawa. Tunaanza, hakuna kupoteza wakati. Natumai mnaweza kuona kila kitu hapa. Kitenzi cha 801 ni kupendekeza. Kupendekeza, sawa? Kupendekeza, to recommend, sawa? Kupendekeza. You can use this verb kupendekeza maybe when you are in a discussion, then you want to recommend something. You say ninapendekeza tufanye hivi. I recommend that we do this. Ninapendekeza. Ninapendekeza mtu huyu. I recommend this person. Sawa? Kupendekeza. Nyingine hapa ni kutosha. To be enough. Kutosha. Yeah, you can say imetosha. It is enough. Imetosha. It's enough. Sawa? Tunaendelea. Kutakia. To wish maybe a birthday or to wish just something. You know, the phrases that we use with kutakia is ninakutakia usiku mwema. I wish you a good night. Ninakutakia safari njema. I wish you a good journey. Ninakutakia asubuhi njema. I wish you a good morning. Ninakutakia upone haraka. I wish you a speedy recovery. Sawa? Ninakutakia. I wish you. Sawa? Ninakutakia Krismasi njema. I wish you a nice Christmas. Or ninakutakia Krismasi yenye furaha. I wish you a happy Christmas. Or any other celebration you are wishing someone, you use the word ninakutakia. Okay? I wish for you. Then you include that word that you want to say. Ninakutakia, sawa? Kutamani. Kutamani. To desire. To desire to have maybe something or to do something. Ninatamani kula pilau. Like I desire to eat pilau. You know? Ninatamani. Hujambo Rehana, uhali gani? Unaendeleaje? Habari za Tanzania. Sawa? Ninatamani kwenda Afrika Kusini. I desire to go to South Africa. Ninatamani. Sawa? Ninatamani kuwa na wewe. I desire to be with you. Ninatamani kuwa na wewe. Sawa? Ninatamani kujifunza Kiswahili. I desire to learn Swahili. Sawa? Kutamani. Tutaendelea. Kutokea. To happen. Kutokea. Kutokea. To happen. When maybe you are somewhere and people maybe there is a commotion in a place, you want to ask what happened. You can simply say nini ilitokea. Nini ilitokea. Nini ilitokea. What happened, right? Or you can just say kuna nini. What is the matter? Kuna nini. Kuna nini. What is the matter? Sawa, kuna nini. Yeah. Nzuri sana, asante. Karibu. Tutaendelea, sawa? Kuamini. To believe. Kuamini. Yeah. You want to tell someone, I believe you. I believe you. Ninakuamini. Ninakuamini. I believe you. Ninakuamini. Or if you are telling on behalf of many people, you say tunakuamini. We believe you. Sawa? Tunakuamini. Tunakuamini. We believe you. Sawa? Tunakuamini. Or just here, maybe again someone tells you something and it's like you don't believe. You tell the person siamini. Yani siamini, it doesn't mean that you don't believe, like it's not true, but when you say siamini, when someone tells you something and it's like you can't comprehend this thing, siamini. Siamini, it's used in different ways. Siamini, siamini. It's you can't believe this, siamini. Kuchagua. Yeah, this is kuchagua, to choose. Kuchagua. Hapa Kenya tutachagua kiongozi rais mpya au rais mgeni. Tutachagua rais mpya mwaka. Vizuri, hapa kuna salamu. Salamu alaikum. Alaikum salam. Sikuamini macho yangu. Kwa nini hukuamini macho yako? Kwa nini? Vizuri, vizuri sana. Mfano mzuri. Kuchagua. Tutachagua rais mpya. Tutachagua rais mpya. We'll choose a new leader, a new president. Tutachagua. Sawa? Sawa, sawa, ni mfano tu. Hakuna tatizo. Tunaendelea. Kutia moyo. Kutia moyo. Kutia moyo is to encourage, to encourage. Kutia moyo. Normally, you can say ninakutia moyo, but you just don't say ninakutia moyo. You use some encouraging words, okay? You use some encouraging words like endelea vivyo hivyo. Continue that way. Endelea vivyo hivyo. Also, you can say usikate tamaa. Usikate tamaa. Don't give up. Usikate tamaa. Usikate tamaa. Don't give up. Okay? When you encourage me with those words or with something else, then I can say ulinitia moyo. You encouraged me. Ulinitia moyo. Sawa, vizuri sana. I see here comments. Hujambo mwalimu, nafurahi sana kusikiliza somo hili. Mimi pia nafurahi kuwa nawe hapa. Nafurahi kuwa unasikiliza somo hili. Vizuri. Tunatiwa moyo kwa kuwapa moyo wengine. Mungu wangu. Tunatiwa moyo kwa kuwapa moyo wengine. Sawa, sawa. Hatari kweli. Kutia, to put in something. Kutia. To put, like nitatia hapa. I'll put here. Nitatia hapa. It's like kuweka also. Kuweka. To put something maybe somewhere. Kuweka. Kualika. Kualika. To invite. Kualika. Kualika. To invite. You can say rafiki yangu alinialika katika harusi yake. My friend invited me to his or her wedding. Rafiki yangu alinialika katika harusi yake. Sawa? Nitakualika. Nitakualika. I will invite you. Sawa? Nitakualika. Okay. When maybe you say I'll have some certain events. Maybe you tell someone nitakuwa na harusi, or there will be a party at our home. Yeah, kutakuwa na sherehe nyumbani kwetu. Your friends will say usikose kunialika. Usikose. Usikose kunialika. Usikose kunialika. Don't miss to invite me. Usikose kunialika. Okay? So, nitakualika tu kwenye meza. Ndiyo, nitafurahi sana. Mimi ninapenda kula. Nitakuja. Sitakosa. Sawa? Sitakosa. Vizuri sana, toto la Urusi. Kulewa. Now, this is kulewa. Kulewa is to be drunk. When you drink alcohol, you get drunk. Or when you drink maybe alcoholic drinks, you get drunk. You say kulewa. Yeah. Normally, a drunk person doesn't say nimelewa. People say amelewa. Okay? Amelewa, it means he is drunk. He or she is drunk. Amelewa. If you are drinking this and you say, I will get drunk, nitalewa. Nitalewa. Yeah. So I don't recommend people to drink alcohol. So don't drink alcohol. Kulewa si kuelewa. Kulewa si kuelewa. Vizuri, vizuri sana. Vizuri sana. 812. Okay, kuelewa. Kuelewa, yeah. Toto la Urusi alikuwa anatofautisha. Kuelewa. The first one you say kulewa, okay? The second one is kuelewa, to understand. You know, our teacher used to tease us, maybe, not maybe, but when the math, and he explains some math concept, then he asks us, mmelewa au mmeelewa? Yeah, it's like, are you drunk or you have understood? Yeah, so this is kuelewa. And most students who don't understand, maybe they didn't learn the word kulewa, then they learned the word kuelewa, but they don't say it correctly. So they tell me, mwalimu, nimeelewa. Nimelewa, nimelewa. They say nimelewa. So I ask them, have you drunk something? Nimelewa. And they miss the word nimeelewa, you know? Nimeelewa. Nimeelewa. Instead of saying nimeelewa, they say nimelewa. You see? Yeah, nimelewa. Nimelewa means I am drunk, but nimeelewa means I have understood. Ndio. Watu wengi huchanganya maneno haya. Vizuri sana. Many people confuse these words, really. So don't confuse because you have learned this today. So don't confuse. Usichanganye. Vizuri, tutaendelea. Okay, so I'll ask you here. You just answer in the comment section below, in the chat. Umeelewa au umelewa? Just write in the comment section so I'll see if you've understood or you've got drunk. Right there. Umeelewa au umelewa? If you've understood, say nimeelewa. I want you to write that, nimeelewa, and see what you're writing. As you write, let's continue. Kumaanisha. 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 To mean. Yeah. To mean. Maybe you are explaining something and people don't understand. You tell them, ni na maanisha. Okay, the comments are here. Kwa nini hamnielewi vizuri? Kwa nini hamnielewi? Yeah, why you're not understanding me? Well, kwa nini hamnielewi vizuri? Raihana says, nimeelewa. I have understood. Vizuri sana Rehana. Toto la Urusi, nimekuelewa. I have understood you. Vizuri sana toto la Urusi. Vizuri sana. Tunaendelea. Safi. Yeah, kumaanisha, to mean something. You say ninamaanisha. Yeah. Ninamaanisha. When you say something maybe and you want to explain further, then you can say ninamaanisha kuwa, then you continue with your explanation. Sawa? Kuuliza, 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 to ask, kuuliza, to ask. Also, we have another word that can confuse you with kuuliza. The word is kuliza. Kuliza, if you don't make that double U, it becomes kuliza. Kuliza is to make someone to cry. Sawa? Kuliza. Kuliza, to make someone to cry. Unamaanisha nini? Yeah, what do you mean? Yeah, just a comment here from Emmanuel Mtagoma. Unamaanisha nini? Yeah, maybe you tell someone something, then you don't understand. You can ask, unamaanisha nini? What do you mean? Yeah, I think there is a song in English, what do you mean? Unamaanisha nini? Kutembelea, to visit. Kutembelea, you see? Kutembelea. Kutembelea is to visit. Yeah. The visit itself, as a noun, is called matembezi. 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 Sawa? Matembezi. Just to walk is kutembea. To visit someone is kutembelea. And the visit is matembezi. Another word for visit is ziara. 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 Okay? Ziara. So this ziara, it becomes easier when you want to say a parent's visit. I mean, when you want to say a parent's visit, maybe you're going to visit your parents, then you say ziara ya wazazi. Ziara ya wazazi. It means you're going to visit parents. The visit to the parents. Ziara ya soko is a visit to the market. Ziara ya shule is a visit to the school. Ziara ya mbuga la wanyama is a visit to or a tour to the animal park. Sawa? Ziara ya mbuga ya wanyama. We have another word here is kuzuru. Kuzuru is to visit also. This is where we get the word ziara. You know, in Swahili we have two kinds of verbs. So three kinds of verbs. The first kind of verbs is the verbs with Bantu language origin. You know, most African countries have the Bantu language. They speak the Bantu language. And from the Bantu language is where we have some Swahili verbs. They originated from Bantu languages. And another another verbs. Okay, when you want to know this verb is of Bantu origin, it ends with a, and not a but a, like this one kusikia. You see 817 kusikia, it's ending with a. Okay, it shows this verb is of Bantu language, and there are many of them in Swahili. The second verbs is verbs of Arabic origin or just from any other language. They don't end with a, they end with either u, like this kuzuru, or any I or a, like kusamehe, to forgive. Kusamehe. Kuzuru, to visit. Kubariki, to bless. All those are from Arabic origin. Another one is verbs of monosyllabic verbs. There are about 9 of them in Swahili, and they just have one syllable. And yeah, I made a video about this. Later on, I'll add I'll add the link to monosyllabic verbs in this video in the description section. So let's continue. We have some comments from Emmanuel here. Nimetembelea rafiki yangu kwenye chuo kikuu. Vizuri. Vizuri sana. Wewe unapenda rafiki yako. Nimetembelea rafiki zangu kwenye chuo kikuu. Vizuri sana. Vizuri sana. Tutaendelea. Kuzuru. Okay, kusikia, to hear, kusikia. 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 Kusikiliza, to listen. Kusikiliza. Kusikiliza. Most parents, when they are warning their children not to do something, they use the word kusikia. Like, sitaki uchelewe kwenda shuleni. I don't want you to be late going to school. After saying that statement, the parent will emphasize to the child, umesikia? Have you heard? Umesikia? 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 They say it harshly, you know. The child say, ndiyo nimesikia. Ndiyo nimesikia. Yes, I have heard. Sawa? Kusikia. Kusikiliza, to listen. Kusikiliza. Kukaribisha is to welcome. Kukaribisha. Kukaribisha. Sawa? Kukaribisha. Well, I was trying to translate some words from Egypt Swahili media. We have the word to host. To host. So Kenya will host some events. So we just need to say Kenya itakaribisha wageni maybe or wachezaji, football players, you know, to host. You can use this word kukaribisha, to welcome, because there is no that exact word of to host. We just say kukaribisha, itakaribisha, ndio. Kuja, to come, kuja. You know, you can use this word kuja when you're calling someone. Maybe you want them to do something and you call them kuja. We have the word njoo, njoo, which is some people consider njoo as polite word, but this kuja is not harsh. You know, you can just tell someone kuja. People consider it's a command. Actually, the command is exhibited in how you sound this word kuja. Also, when you say njoo harshly, it sounds like a command. You are commanding someone, njoo hapa, njoo hapa. Kuja, yes, come. The different, this njoo is only used for the second person only, like when you're telling someone come, or you're telling many people come, you all. If it's just one person, tell them njoo. If there are many, njooni. You add this njooni. And kuja, if it's just one person, tell them kuja. If there are many, tell them kujeni. This njoo, the use of njoo is only limited to the second person. Okay, like you cannot say I am coming. You cannot say nina njoo. Okay, you cannot say that. He came. You cannot say alinjoo. Just use only in specific second person. But this kuja, you can say alikuja, which means he came. Nitakuja, I will come. Wanakuja, they are coming. Okay, and you cannot use the same with this njoo. Njoo is only used when you're calling someone or you're calling a group of people. Sawa? Njoo. Kulalamika, to complain. Kulalamika. Baadhi ya watu wanapenda kulalamika. Some people like complaining. Baadhi ya watu wanapenda kulalamika. Okay, let me see if you're also among those people who like complaining. Je, unapenda kulalamika? Je, unapenda kulalamika? Do you like complaining? If you like, write ndio. If you don't like, say hapana. Hapana. Je, unapenda kulalamika? If You like complaining, say ndio. If you don't like, say hapana. Sipendi kulalamika. Okay, let's see those who like complaining. As you write, let's continue. Kufanya kazi. Yeah, kufanya kazi. To work. Kufanya kazi. Raihana doesn't like complaining. She wrote hapana. Vizuri. Vizuri sana. Kufanya kazi. Kufanya kazi. Sawa? Kufanya kazi. This is to work. Kufanya kazi. We use this word kufanya means to do. To do. Kufanya. You can ask someone, unafanya nini? What are you doing? Unafanya nini? Then kazi is work. So kufanya kazi is to do work. That's basically to work. Okay? When I ask you unafanya nini, while replying to me, you don't, when someone asks you unafanya nini, what are you doing? While replying, you don't use the word ninafanya. You just have to say directly what you are doing. If you are reading, you say ninasoma. I am reading. Ninasoma. Some people who are learning Swahili, they say ninafanya kusoma, but you don't need to say ninafanya kusoma. Like I'm doing reading. No, say ninasoma. I am reading. Unafanya nini if you are maybe you're watching TV? Just say ninatazama runinga. Ninatazama runinga. I am watching TV. You don't need to say ninafanya kutazama runinga. Hapana, sawa? We have some phrasal verbs that have the word kufanya. If you are doing those activity that entail the use of phrasal verb, then you can use the word kufanya. Like mazoezi. Mazoezi is exercise. So you do exercise. Unafanya nini? Ninafanya mazoezi. I am doing exercise. Sawa? Ninafanya mazoezi. Or you're doing kazi ya ziada. Kazi ya ziada, this is homework. Homework or extra work. When I ask you what are you doing, unafanya nini? Then you can say ninafanya kazi ya ziada. I am doing extra work or homework. Okay? Another phrasal verb that is there with kufanya is kufanya usafi, to do cleaning. Cleaning, you know? Usafi is cleaning, yani cleanliness, usafi. Ninafanya usafi, I'm cleaning or I'm doing cleaning. Sawa? Another word that has the word kufanya is mtihani. Mtihani is an exam. Mtihani. Unafanya nini? Ninafanya mtihani. I am doing exam. Okay? I am doing exam. Ninafanya mtihani. Otherwise, don't say ninafanya kusoma, ninafanya kucheza. Just say directly. Ninacheza, I am playing. Ninalala, I'm sleeping. Okay? Ninalala, I'm sleeping. Ninaandika, I'm writing. Tuendelee. Kushukuru. To thank. Kushukuru. How do you thank? You say ninashukuru. I am thankful, or you can say asante. Asante or asante sana. Thank you very much. Asante sana. Kuvutia. Kuvutia come from the word kuvuta, which means to pull or to attract. So kuvutia basically means to attract. Yeah, kuvutia. Kuvutia. Then to be attracted, you say kuvutiwa. Yeah, nimevutiwa na harufu ya chakula. You say nimevutiwa na harufu nzuri ya chakula. I've been attracted by nice smell of food. Nimevutiwa na harufu nzuri ya chakula. Nimevutiwa na harufu nzuri ya chakula. You know, there was a funny story where there was a rich person who cooked stew, and the poor neighbor was attracted to the harufu of the stew, yeah, the smell of the stew. So this person, the rich person, was eating ugali with the stew, while the poor neighbor, was eating ugali with the smell of that stew. So he went and sat at the window, you know. So then this rich neighbor reported this guy to the court. He said he's eating ugali with the smell of my stew, you know. So the court wanted to find this poor guy, but this poor guy had to look for a lawyer. Then when the lawyer came, he took out some coins and threw it on the floor and they had the sound, you know. So he said, "Okay, we have already done. You had the sound of the coins. Okay, we have already done. You have been paid by the sound of the coins because he also ate the smell of your food. He didn't eat your food." Sawa sawa. Harufu ya chakula. Stew is mchuzi. Mchuzi. Tutaendelea. Kubishana, to argue. Kubishana. Sawa, kubishana, to argue. Kutakiwa, to be supposed to, you know, to be supposed to. Maybe you're supposed to do something. Yeah, you're supposed to wake up early. Toto la Urusi anasema nini? Kuna dawa ya kuvutia wateja. Yeah, kuna dawa ya kuvutia wateja. There is a medicine for a potion. This is a potion for attracting customers. Kweli ninasikia. Kutakiwa, to be supposed to. Maybe you're supposed to sleep early. Then you say, ninatakiwa kulala mapema. Ninatakiwa kulala mapema. You tell your kids, you're supposed to learn Swahili. Mnatakiwa kujifunza Kiswahili. Mnatakiwa kujifunza Kiswahili. I'm supposed to go to school. Ninatakiwa kwenda shuleni. I'm supposed to pay for Wi-Fi. Ninatakiwa kulipia Wi-Fi. Sawa? Mtandao, interneti. Vizuri. Tunaendelea. What happened? Okay, I think the screen just became. Let me share again the screen. Okay. Stop sharing. I'll just share again the screen. I think something happened and the screen was not very visible. So let me share it again. Okay. So hopefully you can see it again. Sawa, tunaendelea. Tunaendelea, sawa. Kutakiwa, to be supposed to, sawa. Kuoga, to bath. Kuoga, to bath. Kuoga. Kuiba, to steal. Kuiba, to steal, sawa. Kuiba. Someone who steals, you say mwizi. Mwizi, I write here mwizi. Where will I write? Here, I write in the comment here. Mwizi is a thief. Mwizi. If someone steals something from you, then you need to shout mwizi, mwizi, mwizi. When you are in the city, people can help you. If you keep quiet, people actually assume. You have to reach out and ask for help. Someone grabs something from you, you need to shout this word, mwizi, 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 and people will come to help you. If you keep quiet, then it's gone. Kuamka, to wake up. Kuamka. Kuondoa, to remove. Kuondoa, to remove. Kuondoka, to leave. Kuondoka, to leave. Okay, kuondoka. Maybe you are living somewhere, or you're living. Not like to live in a place. To go, yani. To go. Like aliondoka nyumbani. He left home. Aliondoka nyumbani asubuhi. He left home in the morning. Aliondoka nyumbani asubuhi. Sawa, kuondoka. Kujipodoa, kujipodoa, to put on makeup. Kujipodoa. Yeah. What are the makeups called in Swahili? How do you say makeup in Swahili? We say vipodozi. Vipodozi. You know, normally we say vipodozi because it cannot be one. If it's one, we say kipodozi. Kipodozi, but if there are many, it's a bunch of them. We say vipodozi. Vipodozi. So the general term is vipodozi. These are makeups. Mohamed Adan, uhali gani? Hujambo? Sawa sawa. Kuhesabu, to count. Kuhesabu. Kuhesabu, to count. Sawa, kuhesabu. Kupumzika, to rest. Kupumzika. Pumzika. Kugusa, to touch. Kugusa. Kuchoka, to be tired. Kuchoka. If you're tired, you write here, nimechoka. 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 If you're not tired, you write sijachoka. Sijachoka. Okay, the question is, je, umechoka? Are you tired? Je, umechoka? Yeah, this starts 7 minutes. If you've been here a long time, I think you can be tired. So I'll ask you, je, umechoka? Je, umechoka? Are you tired? If umechoka, let me see those who are tired. Umechoka? You say nimechoka. If you're not tired, you say sijachoka. Okay, Raihana already wrote here. Sijachoka. Vizuri sana. Raihana bado hajachoka. Sawa, tunaendelea. Kusahau, to forget. Kusahau. 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 Sawa, to forget. Kusahau. To forget. Kusahau. Kuchoma, to burn. To burn something. To burn. Kuchoma. Kunenepa. Kunenepa. Kunenepa, to become fat. Kunenepa, you know? Become fat. You say kunenepa. If, yeah, this is to become fat, okay? We use this one with human beings only. We say kunenepa. But if it's an animal, then you say kunona. Kunona. But most people actually don't understand the difference. Kunona is used with an animal, just a normal animal like goat, cow. If it's fat, you say amenona. Sawa? But for a person, we say kunenepa. Kunenepa. You know? Kunenepa. Kusafisha, this is to clean. Kusafisha. Kusafisha. If you are cleaning, maybe at your home, you're cleaning your home, someone asks you, unafanya nini? You can say, ninasafisha, I'm cleaning. Or you can say, ninafanya usafi, I'm doing cleaning. You know, when you say, ninafanya usafi, it's, most people really say, ninafanya usafi, to mean that I'm doing cleaning. It's general, you know. But when you are saying, ninasafisha, you need to be very specific. Maybe ninasafisha nyumba, ninasafisha, what are you cleaning? You need to say, ninasafisha what? You need to mention their exact thing. But when you say ninafanya usafi, people like to hear that because usafi is general. People like to hear I'm doing cleaning. Yani it's general, everything you're cleaning, everything. You say ninafanya usafi. Okay, there is some question, comments here. Nyama choma, nyama choma. Yeah, this is roasted meat. Vizuri, nyama choma. Vizuri. So choma also can mean to roast. Choma, kuchoma. Je, umechoka? Raihana is asking me, je, umechoka? Hapana, sijachoka. Hapana, sijachoka. Okay, kufua, to wash clothes. Kufua. Yeah, kufua, to wash clothes. The verb for to wash is kuosha. Kuosha, you know? But we don't say kuosha nguo, we say kufua nguo. Because that kufua it involves the act of doing this, you know? That's kufua, kufua nguo. Kuosha is to wash, but we say kufua when you're dealing with the words clothes only, sawa? And we have here kuosha vyombo, to wash the dishes. Vyombo are the dishes, vyombo. Vyombo. Vyombo is a general term. It can mean the dishes or it can mean tools that are used to do something. Vyombo. Okay? Like vyombo vya usafiri, these are the tools or instruments that are used for transport. The bus, the means of transport, those are vyombo vya usafiri. Bus, cars, aeroplane, those are vyombo vya usafiri. But here, vyombo with context, you understand it's utensils, dishes. Ninaosha vyombo. Tunaendelea. 15 more verbs. Kunawa uso, to wash face. Kunawa uso. You can say kuosha uso, but normally we say kunawa uso. If it's morning, I ask my pupils, je, umenawa uso? Have you washed your face? Umenawa uso? Yeah, kunawa uso. Sawa? Also, hands, we say kunawa mikono. Kunawa mikono. Nawa, wash. So we have several words to mean wash. Kutayarisha. Kutayarisha, to prepare. To prepare. To prepare, sawa? To prepare. Okay, I need to mention this word, kunawa. Also, some people use it in a slang manner to mean to be, to do what? Like, you know, this come from when you attend a party, and then they tell you wash your hands, then they don't give you food. You see? So people use that one as a slang to mean someone who has, it's double. Someone has promised you something and he doesn't give you. Maybe someone wants you to buy a phone, you give the person the money and he doesn't give you the phone. So you can say alininawisha, you know? Yeah, it's like he tricked me and did something wrong, you know, he went to the phone and your money is lost, you know? I think I like the word to describe this in English, but it's slang. It has a slang meaning in that way. Kutayarisha, to prepare. Kutayarisha, to prepare. Kutayarisha, sawa? Ninatayarisha chakula. I'm preparing food. Kutayarisha. We continue. We have kuandaa, also means to prepare. Kuandaa. Kuandaa. Sawa? Kuandaa. Now, here, you tell someone, I will prepare you a cake. Sawa? Nitakuandalia keki. I will prepare a cake for you. You say nitakuandalia keki. Sawa? Nitakuandalia keki. Nitakuandalia keki. Sawa. Let's continue. Kutumia, to use. Kutumia. You know? This kutumia has another meaning, to use. Not to use, but to send. To send. But the verb for to send is kutuma. Sawa? Kutuma. Kutuma is to send. Kutuma. Kutumia is to send to somebody. Like now, if I will send you a phone, I'll say nitakutumia simu. I will send you a phone. Nitakutumia simu. Sawa? So people you now understand this. Kutumia is to send to someone. Kutumia. Also kutumia means to use. Yeah. It depends with how you say in whatever context. If you say ninatumia kalamu, it means I'm using a pen. If you say nitakutumia kalamu, I will send you the pen. Sawa? Nitakutumia kalamu. Kushuka, to descend. Maybe you have climbed somewhere and unashuka, or you are in the bus. Kushuka. We have the verb kupanda, to board, to climb, to move up. Kushuka, to move down or to descend. Sawa? Kushuka. Kuweza, to be able. Kuweza. We have on the verb kutumia. Toto la Urusi is asking me, unatumia simu gani? Ninatumia Nokia. Ninatumia Nokia. Ninapenda Nokia, sijui mbona. Ninatumia Nokia. Natumia Nokia. Kuweza, to be able. Kulinda. Oh my God, I just passed this. We're not supposed to go past that. It was 50 verbs. Okay. Kutumia, to send. Okay. So that's all for this lesson. We'll meet in the next lesson. 51 to 900 Swahili verbs. Okay. 51 to 900 Swahili verbs. Okay. Asanteni sana kwa kuwa nami katika darasa hili. Tutakutana baadaye. Kwaherini. Asante sana nyote.